Humans have always been fascinated by the idea of giant animals. We hear and tell tales of animals of impossible sizes, which we dismiss as fiction. But what if these are not just stories? What if giants are actually out there?
I jumped on the snake, and as I'm holding it, the one measurement I have is that I was holding onto the snake and my fingers couldn't touch. That's how big this thing was.
Snakes already impose fear in many people. But a snake so massive it could easily eat you, that would spread terror. Although we haven't found them yet, we believe giant snakes are out there, hidden and lurking in the shadows. And by the end of this video, you will too. Welcome to the terrifying world of the giant snakes. In our research for a giant, we must start with the big snakes we already know today. The main candidates are the anaconda and the reticulated python, two of the largest snakes on the planet. The green anaconda, found in the murky waters of the Amazon and Orinoco basins in South America, can grow up to 30 feet long and weigh over 500 pounds. These formidable creatures are masters of ambush, lying in wait underwater to snatch unsuspecting prey. Their immense size is supported by their aquatic habitat, which helps them move and hunt efficiently. On the other side of the world, we have the reticulated python, native to the rainforests of Southeast Asia. This snake holds the title for the longest snake, with some individuals reaching up to 33 feet. Reticulated pythons are known for their stunning, intricate patterns and incredible strength. They inhabit a variety of environments, from dense forests to human settlements, showcasing their adaptability. These snakes are impressive, yet not the impressive 50 to 100 feet snakes we are looking for. But what about the giants of yesteryears? Enter Titanoboa, the prehistoric behemoth that roamed the earth around 60 million years ago. This colossal snake, estimated to be over 50 feet long, 3 feet wide, and weighing more than a ton, lived in the lush, humid jungles of what is now Colombia. Titanoboa thrived in a world where the climate was warmer and wetter, and its habitat was teeming with large prey. Fossil evidence suggests that Titanoboa was a master of both land and water, preying on large fish and even crocodiles. Despite this size, Titanoboa fossils were only found in the yearly 2000s, showing the difficulties in even spotting these giants. But have they become extinct? Are all modern snakes smaller? Not according to anecdotal evidence. One of the most credible incidents is the Congo 50-foot snake report. In this report, Remy van Lierde, a Belgian Air Force colonel, claimed that in 1959, while flying a helicopter in the Congo, he encountered a giant greenish-brown snake.
By then I was already flying for 25 years, so I have a very good experience of measuring things. And I would say the snake I saw there was close to 50 foot. Now when I came down on that snake in his hole, and I would say at about 25, 30 foot up, the snake raised up by about, I would say, 10 foot. And I could very clearly, closely see the head, which was looking, and I could not make a better comparison as with a very large horse. I feel and I'm convinced that if I had been in its range, it would have struck at me, it would have been striking me.
Van Lierde was a highly respected Air Force veteran, so it is believed he had no reason to fabricate such a story. Moreover, the most astonishing aspect is that he actually managed to take a photo of the snake, which has been verified as real and unaltered. This is the most famous report, but there are many others that suggest giant snakes might still exist, hidden from view. Now let's address the burning question. Is it possible for snakes to grow even larger than the massive species we know today? Theoretically, yes. As we saw, prehistoric snakes like Titanoboa reached amazing sizes. If the environmental conditions were right, abundant food supply, suitable habitat, and fewer predators, modern snakes could potentially reach similar sizes. A snake's diet plays a critical role in its ability to grow and thrive. But what exactly do these large serpents eat to sustain their immense size? Let's explore the dietary needs of some of the biggest snake species and understand how their feeding habits contribute to their growth. Larger snake species, like the green anaconda or the Burmese python, require a high caloric intake to maintain their energy levels and support their growth. For instance, an adult green anaconda can consume prey as large as deer or capybaras. These substantial meals provide the necessary energy to sustain their size and slow metabolism. They can dislocate their jaws thanks to highly specialized ligaments that allow them to stretch their mouths wide open. This flexibility, combined with the absence of a rigid breastbone, means their entire body can expand to accommodate large prey. This ability not only allows them to consume large prey, but also ensures they can go longer periods without needing to hunt again, conserving energy and reducing exposure to potential predators. Once the prey is swallowed, the snake's digestive system takes over. Powerful stomach acids break down the prey, including bones and other hard materials, extracting every possible nutrient. This process can take several days to weeks, depending on the size of the meal and the snake's own size and metabolism. The question then becomes, can snakes support the weight they would inevitably have if they grew to such dimensions? Water-dwelling snakes like the anaconda benefit from buoyancy, which helps support their massive weight. Dense, swampy areas provide an ideal environment for these giants to thrive, offering both prey and concealment. The murky waters and thick vegetation create perfect hunting grounds where these snakes can ambush their prey. Conversely, forest-dwelling snakes, such as pythons, rely on the dense foliage for camouflage and the abundant wildlife for sustenance. However, navigating through dense undergrowth poses its challenges, requiring these snakes to be agile and stealthy. Another important thing to consider is the fact that most snakes don't reach their maximum potential size. Predation, disease, and environmental factors can hinder their growth. Only a few survive to become the true giants of their species. In the wild, young snakes are vulnerable to predators such as birds of prey, larger mammals, and even other snakes. In captivity, where threats are minimized, we often see snakes reaching impressive sizes due to consistent feeding and care. Zoos and reptile parks around the world house some of the largest snakes in captivity, providing valuable insights into their growth and behavior. These controlled environments offer a glimpse into the potential size these reptiles can achieve under optimal conditions. So are giant snakes real? Let's look at all the evidence. We know snakes have the potential to grow to large sizes, just like their prehistoric ancestors. Their body structure and likely ideal environment could support the weight of such massive creatures. Aquatic or semi-aquatic environments with plentiful prey could sustain these giants. From a biological and habitat standpoint, their existence is possible. However, their absence in confirmed sightings remains a mystery. As discussed, these snakes would likely dwell in habitats like the Amazon rainforest, Central Africa, or even Southeast Asian swamps. These complex networks of rivers, lakes, and marshes offer them both shelter and abundant prey. However, these habitats are difficult to access, often inhospitable, and have large unexplored areas, potentially providing hiding spots for giants. Furthermore, like regular snakes, giant snakes could potentially devour even large prey like crocodiles. This could allow them to remain hidden for weeks or months in these remote environments, living off such prey and only resurfacing occasionally. Combining these factors with the fact that most snakes don't reach full size in nature, it's possible that these giants, if they exist, occur in small numbers and remain hidden in some of the most difficult places to explore, staying out of sight most of the time. Therefore, despite limited sightings, giant snakes could be out there, lurking in the shadows, ready to attack their next prey, perhaps ready to attack you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more documentary-like YouTube videos.